Hey everybody, it's Tony with Big T Bariatric, and I'm back at you with another video. Today it is Wednesday, April 19th, 2023. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. If you could do me a huge favor, look down below and see if you're subscribed to my channel. And if you're not, please hit that button for me. I greatly appreciate it. We are 200 subscribers away from hitting that 5,000 mark, so I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like, leave a comment, share this video, do whatever you can to get the word out. I greatly appreciate it. Today I'm doing something a little bit different because I honestly wasn't planning on doing a video today. I honestly wasn't. I was planning on having a meeting with Megan Ann later on to film a video for her channel, which she wasn't able to do today, but she is still going to go live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Big Talks with Big T, a second episode this week. It's going to be very interesting, so she will be with me live here in just a few more hours. But as I was kind of going through YouTube, I came across a vlog from Candy, better known as Hungry Fatchick, and she's actually having a conversation about, she's going through some depression. She's going through it right now. She's got a lot going on in her life, and I think she is starting to get it. I don't know if she's quite there yet. I don't know if she's hit her rock bottom moment yet, but I think she's almost there, guys. And you know we talk about rock bottom moments a lot on this channel. But just watching this vlog, and I'm not going to react to the whole thing. It's 30 minutes long, but maybe half of it or so. And I just kind of want to respond to her. Like, person to person, obese person to obese person. I want to respond to Candy. And none of it is meant to be any kind of disrespect. None of it is meant to hurt her feelings. But I think we need to have a conversation, Hungry Fat Chick, and I'm here for you. And I got some things I want to say to you, alright? So I'm going to tag you in this video. I have no clue if you're going to see it or not. I know I'm just a small channel compared to yours. I'm not doing this to gain any kind of fame or attention, alright? I'm doing this not for anybody else, but for you. I want you to hear what I have to say, alright? So I'm going to react to you. Let's get started.
Hey, yo. Yeah. Here I am doing another vlog-ish video. Yeah, just kind of not feeling like doing a mukbang. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I really don't. I just know I need to do something if it's wrong. As my granddad used to say, do something if it's wrong, just do something. So here I am, just winging it. Yeah, I'm like not okay. Just, yeah. I'm not trying to complain about it. This is just where I am right now. You know, and it's not like I'm not ordering food. You know, I am. I have been. I actually have leftover chicken to eat later. Popeyes. Yeah, I like me some Popeyes. But yeah, I just don't feel like eating on camera right now.
I think that's a good observation because right off the bat, I can see that you are starting to give up on this thing. And you might be thinking, as I say that, no, I'm not trying to give up on it. I'm just not feeling it lately. And that's really the beginning of where you're starting to see that this thing is harming you. And maybe you've known from the very beginning that doing the mukbangs, you get some enjoyment out of it, but that pleasure is wearing off. You're getting to that point where it's like, I can't keep doing it anymore because if I do, like, I don't get any pleasure from it anymore. I've been noticing a lot lately. You've been posting about how you don't even feel like doing mukbangs anymore. Oh, I know I should be making this video and I just don't feel like doing it today. And this is not the first time you felt like that. So you're getting to a point where it's not even pleasurable for you anymore. It doesn't give you anything. It doesn't excite you. You've been doing it for so long. And that's the way addiction works, right? You can only eat so much food before you get to a point where you're like, the food doesn't even do it for me anymore. I need something else. I need to be stimulated some other way. So this can be a rock bottom moment where you're just like, if I continue and I have to up the ante again, I know that that's going to be my last chance. There's no coming back from this. But you can decide right now, like, I need to turn around and go the other way. Let's continue.
I'm sure I'll get in the groove. I mean, obviously, it's what I do. And if I didn't put things off till the absolute last minute, I might actually get something done. But I'm just going through the motions. I'm just day by day by day, just living, if you could call this a life.
I mean, that's a really good sign that you're depressed. And you're depressed because you put it in your description that you're depressed. So you are just going through the motions right now, and the only thing that gave you any kind of pleasure was the food. But you even said, like, if I can even consider this a life. You're not living a real life right now, Candy. You're just not. Your life revolves around your YouTube channel and eating mukbangs. That's the only thing that gives you pleasure, and you know it. And you're getting to a point now where even that's not doing it for you. So you don't even want to do it anymore. I mean, you say, yeah, casually, I'll get back to it, it'll pick back up. But you know deep down inside that that's not giving you any kind of pleasure anymore.
I'm in my bedroom. People think I sleep in my chair. Nope. I'm sitting on my bed. Just woke up a little while ago. Brushed my hair. Put it back up in its little ponytail. Little thingy. And decided to talk to the camera. It's actually like a ring light thingy. No. We don't need to brighten this up today. But, yeah, so, yeah, I'm not okay. Just one day at a time. I don't know. I'm not the type of person, to ask for help. I'm just not. I'm a suffer in silence, typically, kind of person. I like to say I'm not lonely, but I kind of am.
I mean, I gotta say that it is great that you're asking for help. It's great that you get on camera and admit that you're not okay. I've done that many times in my community section. When I make a video, I talk about how lonely I am. I have friends and supporters who love me and reach out to me and give me encouragement. If I don't feel like exercising, if I'm not doing so well with my program, then yeah, it's really, really great. Like, they enjoy lifting me up. And that's what I want to try to do with this video. I mean, it might not be the kind of help that you want right now. It might not be the kind of truth that you're ready to hear yet. But you're not okay. You're not happy. You have a lot of work ahead of you if you actually want to make yourself happy and turn your life around. Because you're not living life right now, and you just admitted that.
And it's not just lonely, I'm not doing very good by myself here.
I mean, yeah, when you're that big, and I've been there, I'm still kind of there. I feel lonely all the time. Without relationships, I can't go out and do the things that I want to do yet. I remember just being stuck in my bed watching life pass me by. I've said it in other videos, but for the benefit of Candy, who may or may not watch this, it's like, I've been in your position. Everybody in life is passing you by, zooming a million miles per minute, but you're just stuck there. The only pleasure you think you get is out of food, but you're lonely watching everybody pass you by, and you're not doing anything because you can't do anything. You can barely get up out of your bed. Again, I've been there too. I know exactly how you feel. That's a miserable feeling. That everybody else is out having fun, they're having barbecues, they're enjoying themselves, they're going to the movies, they're going to the beach, they're doing this and that, they're having fun, and you're stuck in your bed.
I'm not. I mean, I've made it the whole year. kind of miss living with people. I kept myself in check a little bit more when I lived with other people, but there's a lot more to it than that. I mean, oh, my lips are all crusty today. Wash my face. Yeah, I like living alone. I like my space. I like having control of my thermostat and my television, and when I go to bed and when I get up, and just I like to just do me, But there's times when I truly miss, living with people, having a pack,
I think humans were meant to be social creatures. That's what we are at heart. Even if you're an introvert and you're somebody who likes to withdraw and get your batteries charged, you still have that desire to be with somebody. You still have that desire for children. You still have that desire to be a part of society. You still want to be out there. So if you find yourself stuck all the time inside, on your bed, on your chair, unable to leave, well, you're just missing out on everything that's going on outside your walls. And so, yeah, you're going to be lonely. And being obese is a lonely, miserable existence. Because there's nobody else checking in on you. There's nobody else, it seems like, who cares about you. I've been single for way too long, and it's very easy for me to get into my own head and think, wow, nobody likes me because of my size. Nobody likes to be around me. Nobody invites me out to go places. Well, I can't go places even if they did invite me out. I mean, only recently, after losing a bunch of weight, have I been able to go do things. I've been going to my friend Steve's more often. We have plans this summer. We're going to go fishing and boating and hiking, and we're going to go travel around. We're going to do things. We've already been to the movies, like things that I haven't been able to do in years or even decades. I'm starting to do because I've lost the weight. So you're going to have to use this as fuel for you to get up out of bed and start changing your life. Because all the stuff that you want to do is out there and it's waiting for you. But you have to go up and go get it. You have to go and do it. You have to get that point to where you can achieve it. You're not going to achieve it stuck in your bed. That's loneliness. You are contributing to your own loneliness because you can't even get up and do it. And you did it to yourself by getting to the size that you're at.
I like to call myself a lone wolf. But I think at my heart, I'm definitely a pack animal. I'm definitely the kind of person that needs a crew. I mean, that's the way I've been my whole life. Up until, well, I say my whole life, but I was like that before I got married. I had groups, like multiple groups of friends that eventually like intermingled and whatnot, which brought about many marriages and many kids. But once I got married, I just kind of isolated, and then I was isolated, but still a pack, because the ex-husband and I ended up living with people quite often. Yeah, we didn't really do very good on our own either, so we always had like groups of people that we stayed with and worked together with and whatnot, and after that ended, then there was the next person, Thomas, the hungry hippie. I was with him for many years, and it was just me and him. So it was very isolated, very, very isolated. And then Susan came into the picture, and we all became family, and it was great living with them for years, the years that I did. But it was time, I thought, for me to be out here on my own, doing my own thing, and I'm not saying it hasn't been great, but It has been. I mean, I'm very proud of, certain things I've been able to do on my own. But I get lonely. I do get a little bit lonely. I'll admit it. I just kind of miss having people around. But the way that I am, I know that I probably, would have issues. I get irritated. I do like my own space. So I don't know, even if I had someone come stay with me or whatever, it wouldn't be good for long. I would get annoyed and I'd want my space again. And so there's no point. The
You're longing for interaction. You're longing for friendship. You're longing to be able to do things. As I just explained, you want to get out there. You see the world. You see the people doing things. And you long for it in a way. And you already know that maybe living with somebody isn't going to be the best thing. And okay, that's fine. Maybe you shouldn't do that. But you can get to a point where you can go back outside again. Where you can go out and enjoy life, where you can get back to having those groups of friends that you enjoyed before, who mingled and had fun and went out and did things. You isolated yourself from them because of your size. I mean, I don't know the whole story, things could have happened and friends weren't friends anymore and backstabbed and whatever. That's all drama. I'm not saying you have to go back to that group of friends if that's what happened. But over time, you're isolated now because you've isolated yourself. I understand what that's like. You get to that point where you can't do it anymore. You're embarrassed. You feel all this shame for how big you've gotten. And you're afraid to go outside because people are going to look at you. And it hurts to go outside. And you're in so much pain and you're out of breath. And you just want to hide from the world. And then being stuck there and watching the whole world pass you by, you just get even more miserable because you're missing out. All of your best years are behind you now. And you're looking forward and seeing a bleak future where if you don't change right now, you don't have very much time left.
I miss the companionship, but I have companionship. I mean, me and Susan, we hang out almost every day on the PlayStation, and we have our headset on and we talk and we watch shows together.
I mean, that's great to have online friends. I have online friends. I'm great friends with Scout. We text all the time. We do live streams together. I have other friends. My best friend, Steve. I am part of a Christian forum, and we have our own little separate chat where we do things and talk and have fun and fellowship with each other. Like, it's great to have all these online friends. It's wonderful. I have a lot of online friends. But those online friends are not a true substitution for real interaction between people. It's just not. I mean, you long to be with somebody face to face, to be touched, to be hugged, to just talk to them. I mean, yeah, again, I'm not saying that online friends are bad. Like some of my best friends, like Scout, are online friends. But at the end of the day, you long to have a real conversation, to have a real interaction with real people, and to go out there and do things with them and spend time with them. That little time that you have on the PlayStation together is nothing compared to that.
You play games together and things like that, and I mean, and that's really all the companionship I need. But the main thing I kind of miss, well, one of the main things I kind of miss is with living with people is I have more self-control. I don't know if it's like out of embarrassment or whatever, but I don't just order food. Here I just willy-nilly order the food and waste the monies.
It's because you're depressed, you're lonely, you're by yourself. And yeah, it's easier to do better when you're around other people because, again, there is that shame. People are going to see you ordering that amount of food. People are going to see you eating that amount of food, and you just kind of pull back a little bit. You don't want the comments. You don't want whatever. But it's that loneliness driving you to order more food. So it's sort of a revolving situation where you're just your worst enemy at that point. You're lonely. You have no companionship. you feel shame, so you eat more. That pulls you back even more. You gain more weight. You lose your friends. And it's just a continual cycle that doesn't get worse. I mean, it doesn't get better.
It's like, gosh, how do I get control of that? I've tried. But that's something that I've always had. My whole life situation is having no willpower, no willpower to stick with something. Y'all have seen it, I try these little diets and whatnot. And, I was talking to Susan the other day, and she was trying to be encouraging, and she's like, well, you lost that 50 pounds, and it was so easy. And I was like, yeah, but it's easy to stick with something when, I'm kind of what people are watching,
Well, you have almost 250,000 subscribers, and something that has really helped me get the weight off and stick to my diet is starting a YouTube channel. So you have so many subscribers who love you and care for you and want you to get better, Candy, that maybe you need to change what you do with your YouTube channel. Yeah, you're going to lose some subscribers. People watch you just to watch you eat. Like, that's true. You might lose those people who are like, wow, you're going to go on a diet now? Like, come on. But there are going to be so many more people who want to watch you succeed, who are going to be encouraged by you, who are going to love you because they see you doing something that they themselves want to do. And I get so many different comments from people. I got them today, like, Big T, you are such an inspiration to me. I did my shorts of me going out walking, and they're like, wow, you're bigger than me, and you're out there walking. And now I know that I can get up and go do it, and they're doing it. People who thought that they could never lose weight, who thought they could never diet, look up to me as an inspiration to them. And I'm not saying that as a brag. I never imagined that would happen. But you have so many more supporters than I do, Candy. I think if you changed what you did with your channel, you stopped making money from gluttony and eating and overeating, and suddenly you started a new lifestyle, and all of your supporters started backing you up and lifting you up and cheering you on, you would be much more successful. And there's more to it than that, but we'll get into that in a minute.
I'm here and nobody's watching,
Again, there's almost 250,000 people watching you, Candy. I mean, you just got to think of it in that way. You got a lot of people who are watching you.
So, yeah. And I keep thinking about ways that I want to make my life easier, and thinking it and doing it are obviously mutually exclusive.
I mean, the only way you're going to make your life easier is by getting the weight off. That's it. That's what it's going to take. I mean, your life is already as easy as it can be. And I'm not saying dealing with obesity is easy, because that's very, very hard. But you don't have to do much. You make plenty of money online. You order your food, people bring it to you. You start up a camera and you eat in front of the camera and you make money. Like, what's easier than that? But your life is very, very hard, and you're doing that to yourself.
It just... So I don't know what to do. I don't know. There's realistically nothing anybody can do to help me. I have to help myself, and I don't know how to do it.
I felt that way for so many years, for decades. I don't know what to do. I'm failing. I'm constantly failing. I try this diet. I fail it. I gain the weight back. I gain even more. I become sedentary. I lose all my strength and momentum. I gain even more weight. I try again. I lose a little bit more weight. I fail. I gain it all back. Like, constantly for years and years and years, to the point where, like, I just want to give up because I know I can't do this. But what was so different this time for me? Well, thanks for asking, Candy. The difference is that I found the right program. And I'm not saying that the answer for you is weight loss surgery. If you do not want to do that, you don't have to do it. You can do it on your own. I lost 100 pounds before I had weight loss surgery. But what it took for me was getting into the right program. The right program that had counseling, that allowed me to work out why I became an emotional eater, why I turned to food to help me cope with my trauma. That really helped. Having access to a dietitian who was able to look at what I eat and pull it apart and say, make these substitutions, eat this instead of that. Having someone to be accountable to, going there every single month and weighing. And if I made any mistakes, being able to talk with them and say, hey, I ate this instead of that and I made these mistakes. Okay, well, that's okay. We'll try again this month. Why don't you make some of these changes instead? Just having somebody to talk to, being able to be counseled, help overcoming my trauma, dealing with it in that way, taking my time and slowly learning a new way of eating. Like, it all really helped. So you don't know how to start, but you could start very, very slowly. You could start asking other people for help. You don't have to do this on your own, Candy. You've tried and failed so many times on your own. You don't have to be on your own. Again, you have 250,000 subscribers who probably love you and want you to do well. You can push forward on your own. But you also can speak to a dietitian and a counselor. You have the financial resources to do that. You can do it. That can be the very first step. Start talking to people. Ask for recommendations. Look online. Google it. Bariatric centers near you. Again, you don't have to get weight loss surgery, but they often have a comprehensive program that you can get involved in to lose a bunch of weight. And then if you decide to get surgery later, hey, that's great. If you decide not to, that's perfectly fine, but at least you're on your way to doing it, and you have people holding you accountable. And if that's what it takes to maybe join a weight loss facility like Tammy did in Ohio, there's weight loss detox places. You can go and live there, and they will help you lose weight. Like, there are things that you can do to turn your life around. And if that means you lose subscribers, then that's fine. Because your life is not worth this YouTube channel. Your life is worth much, much, much more than that. I think I said that wrong. Your life is much more than this YouTube channel is what I meant. You're a valuable person, Candy. You deserve much better than what you're doing to yourself. And you know you're at that point where you're just miserable. You're rock bottom right now. You're having health complications as a result of your obesity. It's only going to get worse.
Like if I just say one day, oh well, I'm just gonna go on this diet, and I'm only gonna eat this, and this, and I could do that for a few days, and then somehow something switches in my brain, and I start making excuses. I start rationalizing, and I rationalize my way into, well, just this one time, and I'm just going to do it this one time. And then I do it, and then...
I've been there, totally. That's what it was like for me. It's like I can do it for a few days, and then I find an excuse to have a cheat meal, and a cheat meal turns into 2 cheat meals, and then it's a week later, I'm still cheating, and I gain the weight back. I've been there. But that's proof that you need help here first. It's not just here. It's not just the belly. It's not just learning how to eat better. It's getting this fixed too. That's part of it. You have an addiction to food. You're dealing with something in your life that drives you to eat. And you can get this fixed. You can get that help. So that does not become the obstacle anymore.
Like, what do I have to do to stop myself from sabotaging any hope that I have of getting better? Yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed at myself. I feel like I'm coming to the very end of my rope. Just kind of going through the motions, like I said, and just waiting for the end. I said it. People.
I mean, I totally understand how you feel there, and I agree with you. You are at the end. You may not realize it, but I made this video about you not too long ago where I said I'm worried about you. I'm worried about Hungry Fatchick. You had just gotten out of the hospital. You had an infection in your belly that could have killed you. And then what do? You go right home and jump right back onto the mukbang bandwagon, making videos for your fans. And you're just going to keep doing that and getting bigger. And then you're going to die. You're going to die. The consequences are going to catch up to you. They're already catching up to you. You're depressed as a result of your lifestyle. You're lonely as a result of your lifestyle. You're in so much pain because of the consequences of your obesity and your lifestyle. Only you can fix this, but you can get help doing it. You already know you're at that rock bottom moment. It can't get much worse than it is right now. And you are already thinking about you're going to die soon if you don't get this figured out. I'm not going to go much deeper into this. This is probably where I'm going to end it because this video is long enough. But if you want to watch the rest of this, again, she just keeps talking about it. It's got another 17 minutes where she talks about it. But I hope this video helped you out, Candy. I hope you watch it. Like, I'm going to post a picture here of me at my biggest size. I was bigger than you, all right? I was over 600 pounds. I was almost 700 pounds. I was just about bedridden. I was in so much pain, so lonely, so depressed, and I was able to do it. Now I'm in the 400s. I look night and day. I can get up and go walk. I can clean after myself. I can cook for myself. I can go do things. I'm going outside. I get to enjoy time with my nieces. And hopefully very, very soon I'll meet somebody and be in a relationship and get married and have kids and all those things that I want to do. You can have that, Candy. You got to reverse course right now. You don't have much time left to get this figured out. You're already at the end of your rope. You said it. You said it. You know you're there. Use this as a rock bottom moment to turn around. I wish you the best, Candy. If you ever need to reach out to me, you can do that. We can have a private conversation. My email is in my description and my videos, and I'm willing to help you out as much as I can. This is about me trying to help you, not about me getting famous. I don't care if you return the favor. I don't care if you shout out my channel. I don't need none of that. I just want to help you because you're valuable and you're loved and you're cared for and you deserve to do this for yourself. I'll do everything that I can to help you. All right? Reach out to me, Candy. Anyways, if you're watching this and you're not Candy, but you're in her position, the same goes out to you. Send me an email. Reach out to me. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. And you deserve to change your life. You deserve it. And you can do it. It's possible. So, that's it. I'll see you guys tonight, 7 p.m. I love you. God bless you.